snap.
Now it's there.
That's not what PG needs.
We're gonna have a ref on both of them, and PG is not great. We are. It's just
Oh no. That's on.
3 timeouts left.
Yeah.
Oh, and we've got something down there. And they've got like some of their features coming.
Sorry, we had some technical difficulties up here, but it looks like that's going to be 4th down for the Vikings, and they're going to have to punt the ball away.
We have 7 minutes and 45 seconds left in our first quarter of football.
And then they are on Lone Peak's 42. All I know is the punter for PG is insane.
God, you could say that again.
Like, what I've seen when I can make it to games is just perfection. Oh, and they muffed the snap. He's going to pick it up and drop it again. And finally someone's going to get on it. That was a massive loss. That is not what Pleasant Grove wants. That was not good. We didn't even get to see an amazing punt, but sometimes muff snaps happen. And it just wasn't a good snap.
Was a worse possibility for PG. I think that was one of them. Like,
that was top 5 for sure.
But let's see how they can rebound from that. That's all about. That's what football's all about.
It's gonna be 1st and 10 for Lone Peak on PG's 36.
You know, this will be interesting to see how PG's defense does now. Because they started off the first.
Started off really well.
First drive
did a play action pass, dumped off to number 21, and he's gonna take it for a gain of 15. Number 21, Max Bateman, tight end for Lone Peak, is going to get about a gain of 15. Take it all the way down to the 19-yard line. And that's going to be a 1st down.
Let's see. There's the snap for Lone Peak and a run.
And it's going nowhere. Stop behind the line or at the line of scrimmage. I think it's going to be behind the line for loss of 1.
He picked him up and just threw him to the ground.
2nd and 11. That. If I were that running back, I'd be terrified out of my mind.
You'd see me sitting on the sideline crying. Okay, Lone Peak up 7-0 with 6 minutes and 50 seconds left in our first quarter of play. With Lone Peak sitting on PG's 20-yard line.
Yeah, let's see if
trying to score another touchdown to put some more points on the board.
The muffed snap we just saw by PG. Comer's gonna roll up to the left, launch it deep.
Flag on the play.
And it's gonna be caught by number 2. There, Hyde.
Is a flag on the play. Let's see what the refs say.
Let's see what we can.
That play was big for Lone Peak. If
that
play
was.
Stands, they will be up right on PG's 7-yard line.
About 15.
It's looking closer, but it's still like it's I checked when it's on video. Yeah, it's good.
And they're actually gonna take Lone Peak back.
Ooh, wow.
Illegal formation by Lone Peak, and that's unfortunate. That was an amazing pass and catch there from Comer to Hyde.
Lone Peak now taking the snap on PG's 33-yard line. Let's see if they can make up on 2nd and 16.
This is what they're saying.
Step back to pass. He launches it to the end zone, and it's going to be caught for a Lone Peak touchdown. What a pass that connects from Comer to McChessie.
That was a
Hope I said your name
good catch right
That was
there.
a beautiful pass and catch. Not much you can do to stop something like that. That was beautiful.
Lone Peak hitting on all cylinders right now. They're firing on defense, offense. and dang, even special teams. They
Yeah,
got them up
honestly,
front.
I don't know, they took that turnover and used it to their
They
best
really
advantage.
came to play, but let's see how PG can bounce back. Lone Peak up 13,
And
going to
the
put one
kick
more point on the
is-
board.
Good by Carr. It's going to get a 14-0 game for the Knights.
Okay, we have 6 minutes left to play in our first quarter, and Lone Peak is up 14-0.
The
Let's
Vikings
hope
really
PG can
need-
turn this
yeah.
around. PG's really hoping to
They really need to get
start
something going.
here.
And Macy's. Also, the concession stand is open in addition to.
I'll tell you, no matter what that ending scores, it's a fun game.
Oh, yeah.
It's-
It's always a fun game
Weather's
on Friday night.
beautiful. Everyone's out here having fun playing.
You can get Viking gear in the
And
concession stand.
start of a weekend. It's a dang good way to
like,
start off a
Me and
weekend.
Colby get to sleep in tonight. How wonderful is that?
Colby's parents are actually gone, so party at my house. Just
Okay,
kidding.
okay.
Yeah, that was a joke.
Yeah,
Please don't
no.
come to my house. But on that note, guess who gets to drink all of the chocolate milk?
Oh, yeah. My guy Colby. All right.
That's right. Okay, Lone Peak with the kick.
Attention, please.
Let's see if PG can get a chance to return it. And I don't think they will because
Nope,
that is
and that's going to
crushed.
sail out the back of the end zone again.
Please go to your car. Thank you.
It is honestly impressive how far these kids can kick it.
I can't kick it like 30 yards. I'm not
It's-
very good at that kind of thing.
It's pretty impressive to watch.
So,
Okay,
yeah.
Lone Peak on defense now.
Love to see
PG
it.
starting on their own 20-yard line,
Lone Peak
hoping to
did,
start up some sparks.
Yeah, Lone Peak did pretty well on defense, but I think Pleasant Grove was doing well until they got the third down incompletion and the muff snap, which was unfortunate.
We got 7 and number 27 lining up on the right side. And
It's going to be a quick pass over the middle, and it's going to be caught.
Bouncing off Lone Peak players like a pinball machine.
Jeez, you ever seen Dude Perfect where they shoot at the cardboard and it bounces in and hits the target?
Jeez,
that crossbook?
that's what that just looked like.
That was a trick shot and a
Great
half.
pass and catch
That was
from
a hard
from
hit he
PG's
took.
QB, Nick Stafari.
Yeah. Beautiful pass, beautiful catch, and took a bomber of a hit, but held onto the ball.
Now
It's gonna make it
all the way
first
down
and
to their
10.
own 35, PG's
36,
35-yard line.
yeah.
36, my bad.
We're good.
There's a snap.
And quick pass again.
Oh. Wow, great
It's gonna
little
be a gain of
maneuver.
5. And they get 2nd and 5.
I think that is
Again with the reception. And about a 5-yard pickup.
no, I have to look up the roster. I thought I knew who that was, but
It's okay.
I don't want to butcher anyone's name
We
here.
do go to
so.
school at PG. I'm sorry if your kid's playing, we don't know his name. We will try to learn best we can. And that's going to be a handoff, and that's going nowhere. Nome Peak Knights said no thank you today. It's going to make it 3rd down.
The reception. She
And
goes for a 1-yard loss.
6.
Again, attention, please.
It's going to be on Vikings' own
License
40.
plate D894RX, Nissan.
PG hoping to get a first down on this 3rd down conversion.
Yeah, they really need it. It's 5 minutes left to go in the first quarter.
PG, 3rd and 6 on their own 40-yard line.
Looks like it's going to be trips to the right. They're going to launch it, and it's going to be intercepted.
Oh,
And there's a flag on the play. And he's going to take it all the way to the end zone. Number 11.
I do think the flag
Mason
face mask.
Patain. Yeah, that did look like a face mask.
But
That was great defense. It wasn't a bad pass by any means. It was just great defense. He was just sitting there and he was ready for the ball. That's gonna. We'll see what the flag is, but I think that might be against PG.
I think that's a face mask on PG, and I am taking a wild guess out here. I think Lone Peak's going to decline that and take their points.
Yeah, I would think so.
Great catch and return by Lone Peak. Lone Peak. Well, like you said, it's great pass.
Lone
but
Peak's very own Patain.
Defense was on the edge of their toes. They were ready for it. You got to give them credit they deserve.
Yeah, it looks like
Great play.
it was against. Yeah, face mask. We were right. Look at us go. That's
know, look at that.
unfortunate
One
because
for,
that
I'm
does
about
not
like what, 1 for 15 on those calls.
I think so.
We got to start somewhere.
Yep.
Okay.
That's unfortunate for PJ. They really need to get going, and they just can't do it yet.
Good thing we're only in the first quarter.
Yep.
We still got 4 minutes left in the first quarter.
We all thought Super Bowl 51 was over, but we saw that ended.
And
that
the
was
kick
with
for
the
Lone Peak
Patriots'
is
victory.
straight through the uprights, making the score 21-0.
My guy Carr
Lone
from
Peak
Lone
leading.
Peak is now 3 for 3 for field goals, and that's 21-0 for Lone Peak.
Wow, this is just Lone Peak is showing up as everything they said they were going to be. This is going to be a real.
Yeah, no.
It's going to be a problem for PG, but
It's going to be
I
tough.
bet they can do it, man. PG showed some heart this year.
We can still get it done. No, at least we hope.
PG once again back on offense. Let's
After
hope.
this kickoff, but yes.
Hey, maybe we can get a kick return. Maybe that'll be a spark.
Hey, I would love to see it. Like, come on. I don't really care who it's from. I just want to see a kick return. Because they're fun to watch.
Beautiful view over.
Oh, I think the face mask
Utah
is
Lake.
going to allow Lone Peak to kick from the 45.
Oh my gosh! Even I could
From
get out of the end zone from
other
there.
45. That's gonna. I think it's gonna go right out the back of the end zone because that
Wow.
is not a very far kick.
He's
But the
gonna kick
kicker
it.
is running off the field.
He's gonna kick it through the
Looks like
uprights
he's
from
talking
here.
to the coach. I would look for a very tricky kick here, maybe an onside kick. But we'll see.
You think we're gonna see a trick kick? That would be interesting.
No, it looks like he was gonna fake a fake trick kick or something. Not quite sure what that was, but he went and hurried, tried to fake kick it, and then didn't. But
Oh, here's
whatever.
the kick.
And he's gonna boot out the back.
And
end
like
zone.
I thought, is it through the uprights? It's through the
It's
uprights.
through the uprights, what's actually called out a field goal that doesn't count. Those are fun to
Wow.
look at. But that's
Yeah, that's what you'd
that's-
expect. Kick him from the 45, the other 45. Of course.
yeah.
Okay. PG
That- yeah.
once again starting on their own 20-yard line, hoping and praying for a good drive here. I bet they can do it.
Yeah, let's see if they can shake off that interception and see if they can score.
Nick Stafari, PG's QB.
Looks like
Getting ready for the
PG
snap.
is looking for play call from their coach. And he snaps it, and it's going to be a quick throw. An incomplete.
Lone Peak rushed about 6 on that play, so Nick had to get
Rocco
it out
Winterton
fast.
was the intended receiver on the play, just couldn't get there. It was a little too over his head.
Lone Peak putting big pressure on Nick Stafari's QB. Really, they're rushing 4 or 5 every single play.
Yeah, no, they really want to put
not
some
giving him
pressure
a lot
on
of
him.
time in the pocket, and which it's worked. It's shown as it's worked. Second
Yep,
and 10
it's been very
PG.
effective. And he's going to pass it again, and they're all to the right. There's just too much pressure coming from these Lone Peak defense.
Almost intercepted by the same guys last
Yeah,
time.
it's not looking too good right now. It's 3rd down and 10 now.
Let's see. PG had a big play to start off the
Yeah, their
game.
first
Let's see if
drive.
they can redo that.
Yeah, they need to do that again because so far it just hasn't been very good.
Oh, I bet you they
Football
will.
from them.
And here's the pass.
And it's going to be caught
Let's pick up
for a
about
gain of yard.
maybe just
1
a couple.
yard. So let's make it 4th and 9 and the punt teams and they come out.
Guy Peterson with the
Ty
reception.
Peterson caught it, did the best he can. It was over. He had to jump to catch it. He did what he could. Good hustle by him. He just couldn't get much more than a yard.
PG's offense just can't seem to break past this wall of Lone Peak defenders.
You could say the Knights put up their shields and will not move.
You could in fact say that, Kimball. I'll tell you, that was pretty clever.
Yeah, it's
Vikings
kind of
have
my
shields
thing.
too. Let's see if they can.
This is true.
Hey, here's the punt.
And a bomb punt. That's a good punt. That was a massive punt.
You think I could catch a punt that high?
I think you could.
Really?
Without people trying to come
Man,
to
you
kill
have,
you.
you have more faith in me than I do myself.
Now,
Wow.
Lone Peak is gonna start possession on Jesus. Yeah, it's the
You got
Vikings
this.
39-38. Sorry, I'm tired. School's been long. But I think Lone Peak's winning the field goal battle as of right now. And see if they can capitalize. They have so far with this great field position.
And here's the snap.
Play action pass from Comer.
Good tackle by
to number 21, Bateman, who's a tight end that almost scored last time.
Let's see, PG hoping for a stop here to keep the score as low as they can.
It's going to be a pickup of 9, make it 2nd and 1. It's going to put Lone Peak on the Vikings 29.
Flags have been flying today, so
yeah, they've been flying like
PG's,
it's World War II or something like that. It's crazy.
PG right now to set him way back.
It's going to be a handoff. Sorry, that was weird. Came out, and it's going to be a first down. Number 34.
Now, I don't know if you can tell from the camera, but I can tell from right here, and Lone Peak's running back number 34 is a tank.
That man could be Utah's, why did I forget his name?
Could be?
Derrick Henry.
I think he is. Like, oh my goodness. It's just, looking at him run, that it's just impressive that the PG players can tackle him and tackle him so well.
It's unreal.
Like, I'd start crying if I saw him running at me. I think
I'd be like, Jesus, take the wheel. I'm going to die if this kid hits me.
Okay. Lone Peak taking
They're
the
going to
snap
hand it off again, this time to number 32. Tyler Bilbro.
He was hit first by Landon Mountain.
Lone Peak has marched it all the way down
and that's
to PG's 15-yard line.
4-yard gain.
4-yard pickup.
So I get 2nd and 6.
We have 2 minutes left to play in our first quarter of football. And we got 3 more full quarters after that.
Yeah. Let's see if PG can stop Lone Peak here. And looks like they're going to look over the end zone. Number 21 again. Oh, it gets rocked by Brocco Winterton.
Great tackle.
That's going to be a first down, though. Again, the tight end, Max Bateman, with the big pickup. It's going to put him all the way to the 3-yard line.
Let's see if PG can hold him. Hold him to a field goal.
Yeah, let's see if they can get a good 3rd down stop. I think with how good Lone Peak's been running the football, I think that's what they do here.
We'll see, you never know.
Oh, and they do hand it off, and he's going to make it into the end zone.
Oh, wow.
Touchdown, Lone Peak.
Mackay Peterson with a tackle just a tad bit too late. And that is after Lone Peak has scored their 4th touchdown of the game.
It's Willits again, and that is now 27-0 for Lone Peak. It's just not doing too. PG's just not having themselves a game.
But they're about to start right on this next drive.
Yep.
Because we got a big old student section here.
And they
we got
did not come
full
to see
3
nothing.
quarters of football. And they came to play.
And the field goal is good by Carr. Makes it a 28-0 game for Lone Peak.
PG really hoping to start something here.
Thanks to our sponsors, Rogers and Russell, Lee Edwards, Linford and Company.
So, Kimball, you got any fun plans for the weekend?
I don't know. I guess I'll figure out tomorrow. All I know is I'm gonna sleep in because what else am I gonna do?
Chick-fil-A sandwiches, chips,
Yeah, man,
and Viking
I am home alone. You know what that means?
Your Christmas movie now?
No, that means I get to stay up late and then sleep in, really.
That's what
Late.
I like to hear.
Just hope my parents aren't on this, watching this right now.
Yeah, let's hope not. If they are, oh well, we tried.
Yeah, okay. Lone Peak with the kick. Let's see if this will stay in and PG can return it.
Carr, yeah, and that's going back out the back of the end
look
zone
like it will.
again.
And the kick goes into the end zone for an automatic touchback.
Dang it.
First down at the 20.
With these kickers showing up like they are, I don't know if we're going to be able to see a kick return tonight, which is unfortunate because those are awesome.
That's a good point. That's a real good point,
Yeah,
Kimball.
I don't know. I just really want to see one. I'm sure Colby does too.
Oh, I'm always up for a kick return.
Yeah, always.
Come on, everyone knows that. When they hear the name Colby Paul, they hear, man, that guy loves kick returns. There's a pass. Oh, almost intercepted by Lone Peak. Tipped off the fingers. PG's wide receiver number 12, and right into the hands of the Lone Peak defender.
Hill was the intended receiver.
Tanner Hill is number 12's name. Did what he could, and Thatcher Kuhn is now running off the field as Hill comes off. I think he's going to be playing tight end. He's my neighbor. It's pretty cool.
Right? Yeah, I went to grade
I think my
school with that
neighbor's
kid.
famous now, and it's going to be a handoff.
Oh.
And that's going for about a gain of a yard. Not much there. It's going to be a 3rd and 9 on the Vikings zone 21.
I'm just thinking of what that running back saw. I think he saw a little canyon that he could run through, and he was going through it, and then out there, here comes the flooding, and it just
it's
whoop-ha, right into him.
it's
Like, yeah, flooding, of course, being number 6 for Lone Peak's defense.
just absolutely obliterated.
Not letting him get
sorry.
anywhere.
Yeah, no. This Lone Peak team
We got
wants
one-
this win. I don't think they're going to let off the gas pedal anytime soon.
They got 3rd down and 9 yards for PG at their own 21-yard line.
See if they can convert on 3rd down.
Deep
And
pass.
it's picked again by number 11. And he's taking it for his 2nd pick 6 of the game.
Wow.
Number 11, Patain. I think he's going to get play of the game. If I get to say anything, I think play of the game right there. That's going to make it 34-0 for this Lone Peak team.
That's hard to
This
watch.
Pleasant Grove offense is not very happy with how things are going right now.
Man, that was just that was a great defense by Lone Peak. That is his
Jeez.
2nd pick 6. I haven't even had 2 pick 6s in my life, and he just got 2 in 1 quarter.
I did throw one on Wednesday night though, my flag football game. I was not happy, but I did do that.
We got 30 seconds left in our first quarter.
And that's going to be good. Field goal by Carrs, making it a 35-0 game.
His kick is good. Lone Peak 35.
And once again, we are hoping we'll see if PG can start a spark in this offense to see it going. But
This
it's
is-
hard when you're always playing offense. They're tired out there.
Yeah, Lone Peak came to play, and they're not going easy. Looks like Brendan Larson, the leader of the student section this year, is really having himself a time.
Just trying his hardest to get a. It's not easy to get a student section.
Roaring like he can, and he does it well. Let me tell you what, pretty freaking great he does.
Okay. And Lone Peak getting ready to take a kickoff. I really, once again, I've said it once and I'll say it again. I'm really wanting to see a kick return.
Yeah.
You
see what
will
happens.
hear me yelling if they get a kick return, I'll tell you.
There's just over 30 seconds left in the first quarter, and so far, Lone Peak has dominated.
And there's the kick, and I think it's back to the end zone.
Back to the end zone again. Lone Peak's just dominated this first quarter.
I'm actually going to go talk to Lone Peak's kicker and ask him to kick it in inside the end zone.
Yeah,
so
we
that
want to
we
be
can
able
return
to
it.
see a
Okay?
kick return. But
Just go
it
give
is
him a little hint. But,
not looking good for this Vikings team.
but guess what? We got not 1, not 2,
But 3 quarters left to go.
and all of them are going to be jam-packed full of high school football.
Oh yeah.
Let's see if PG can do anything before the end of the first quarter. 30 seconds to do something crazy. There's the handoff.
And he's going to barrel forward for about a gain of 6. All the way to Vikings zone 26 to make it 2nd and 4.
Picks up 6 yards for the Vikings.
I think there's going to be one more snap. And no, there's not going to be. That's going to be the last play of the first quarter.
You ever seen the movie Over the Hedge?
Yes, I love that movie.
I think the Lone Peak's defense right now is like the hedge,
Yeah,
and they cannot get over it.
right now, what is that raccoon's name from that movie?
That's a good question.
Anyhow, that raccoon has not showed up for this Vikings team yet, and they do not have the courage to go through the hedge. Let's see if they can do that in the second quarter.
Really hoping they can out here.
Yeah, we would love to see it.
That was a pretty good analogy, I'll tell you.
Comebacks are the funnest thing to watch ever.
They are pretty fun. Now, starting off our second quarter, it'll be PG, 2nd and 4 on their own 26-yard line.
If you are just joining us, Lone Peak up by a large margin, 35-0 for them. See if Vikings have the ball in their own 26. See if they could do anything.
If this was fantasy football, I would want Lone Peak defense on my team.
I would.
And
they would be
all
getting
cylinders. They're just firing.
points.
Pow, pow, pow.
All cylinders are running extremely well.
I thought we were gonna get the snap, but not quite.
Yep, not quite. Looks like they're getting some communication.
If you're on, if you're watching this game and you're not following PGSN Instagram, what are you doing?
Or TikTok now. We just started a TikTok
That is true.
account.
There is a TikTok account. PGSN underscore. No, sorry. PG underscore. No. Okay. Sorry for all the confusion. Our
underscore
TikTok is
PGSN?
underscore PGSN. There we go. Final
Go
answer.
drop a follow.
Ding, ding, ding.
We would love to see it.
Yeah, and it's started actually last week, so
Yeah.
very new.
No, we got some great kids in the PGSN program working on that.
Okay. 3rd and 2 for PG. There's the snap. Rolling out to the left.
Right, there's a new
Wow.
quarterback in.
He got hit big.
And almost picked and then almost caught. That was a 50-50 ball. I thought that was going to be picked, but
That would have been the best catch I've ever
50-50.
seen in my life.
Colton Tanner was the intended receiver on the play, and he made it look like there might be hope in that play, but I think the best thing happened for them there, and it was just incomplete. It's going to make it 4th down and 2 for this Vikings offense, which is
Will
now
they go
special
for it or
teams.
will they punt it? I'm thinking they're punting it here.
I'd like to see a fake punt, because if we're not going to see a kick return, fake punt would be nice, but I wouldn't think so. And it's going to be a punt.
And there's the punt.
Booming punt, if that.
Landing just behind the PG
Traveling
players' heads.
all the way to the 32 of Lone Peak. That was like a 50-yard punt after the bounce and roll. That was amazing.
At the 37-yard line.
Absolutely crushed, like always, from our clutch punter for PG. Lone Peak will now be taking the ball on their own 38-yard line.
Yeah, that
37, sorry.
Punter, Pleasant Grove, is quite the machine. He also plays defense, is what it looks like. I think punting at 50 yards and then getting a pick would be probably the coolest night ever.
I think just punting it in general makes it the coolest night ever.
Yeah. Just having a part to doing this. And Comer takes off for a gain of 9, but there's a flag down on the play.
Man, this game looks like Independence Day with all the flags I see flying.
Goodness gracious.
There's a flag on the play.
And it's going to be on Lone Peak. Replay 1st down, and it's going to be holding, which is a 10-yard penalty. That is not what you want, because that was a great game picked up by Lone Peak's QB. All right, Lone Peak on offense, seeing what they can do, and it's thrown up, and it's gonna be incomplete. Looked like there was some grabbing there. Lone Peaks wants a flag, but I don't think it was within reach of Christensen, who was the intended receiver on the play.
I'll tell you, they got a whole lot of refs down there that they make good calls.
Yeah, they know what they're doing. This is what they do.
They see angles that I never see. So
Yeah.
it's pretty impressive.
I mean, we wish we could commentate from the field because that'd be the coolest thing ever. But we might actually die
But
if
I'd
we do
probably
that.
get blindsided
We
and
would-
cry.
We would definitely get hit very hard,
And I don't
probably a
wanna-
lot.
None of you guys want to hear me cry on this. Okay.
It's not the best
Lone
sound.
Peak
no.
taking the snap from their 25.
Comer looks over pass. Oh!
Oh my gosh.
Absolutely rocked, and
Bronco
there's gonna be
Winterton.
a flag on the play. Bronco Winterton dropped the bomb. Like, here came the boom for Bronco Winterton, but there's gonna be a flag on the play. It was number 1 to number 1 contact. Number 1 from Lone Peak, who caught the football, Cole Christensen.
And I think if you're walking away from that, I think you'd say number 1 for PG Bronco Winterton. I think he won that. 'Cause he
stopped him
rocked him.
dead in his tracks. It's to
That
be
was-
against
He
PG.
killed him. I think there was a little talking after that.
It was either
after that
unsportsmanlike conduct or helmet to helmet. One of the two.
Maybe a little bit of both. Who knows?
But foul on PG, and that's going to be a first down, moving them all the way up to the 48 of the
no matter
Vikings.
what it is, PG does not need a foul right now.
Yeah, they finally had a defensive stop coming, and penalty ruined it for him. Step back to pass. Wide open, number 2, and he's running across the field. Bronco Winterton again on the tackle. He's not going to let that flag stop him from playing amazing. Number 2, Luke Hyde on the stop there.
Okay. Lone Peak taking it on PG's 44-yard line. 2nd and 6 with 10 minutes left in our second quarter of football.
Goodness, this football's flying too fast.
There's a
Yeah,
handoff.
handoff. And that's going to be a first down for Lone Peak, number 34.
Do you think I could take number
Jackson
34 in a
Willis.
race?
I think you could get close. I think he'd still win that, but I think he's more of a power back, if I'm being honest. Not fast, just can run through brick walls.
Yeah, that's a good point. I run a 5.5 40-yard dash, which I know that's not fast, but
I've only done the 40-yard dash in my Vans, so I would have to throw on some cleats and see what
well,
I
let's
could
hear.
do.
What was your time?
I did not. I wasn't timed.
How are you gonna run a 40-yard dash and not time it?
I don't know. Maybe that's what we'll have to do for halftime. But
During halftime, I will
need
go
some
challenge
cleats.
number 34 for Lone Peak in a 40-yard dash with him in all of his
To a
pads.
play action pass, number 8 looking deep. And it's going to be great defense. It looks
Holy
like
crap.
no flags or anything.
Man, that
Pass
was deeper than the
intended to
Pacific
number
Ocean.
3, McKenzie.
Wow.
That was a beautiful pass, but just a great defense by PG's very own punter. I wish I could punt and then play great defense, but I'm just not that genetically gifted
You're a mountain biker.
at football. Yeah, I pedal, I don't.
But
play
I will
defense.
say, dude, that QB's really living the go big or go home life. 'cause
Yeah,
that
he's
that
not
was
afraid.
Far.
Yes.
F-A-R, far.
Always.
Okay, here's the snap, 2nd and
Play
10 for
action
Lone
pass
Peak.
again. Button route for number 2, Luke Hyde. but
Looked like a
just-
little confusion
Yeah, they
between the
just were
quarterback
not
and wide receiver.
on the same page there, and just thrown a little out of bounds.
PG's probably, Lone Peak's probably pretty happy that didn't end up in a pick because confusion like that never ends well.
Yeah, Lone Peak is on Vikings 34. It's 3rd down and 10. Let's see if Vikings can get a 3rd down stop here and capitalize off that and see what they can do on offense.
This right here could be big for PG. Let's see. There's the snap.
Pass
These are
over the
open.
middle. And it looks like that's going to be a first down.
I think they got it, Kimball.
Max Bateman with the reception.
Hold on. No, it's 4th down.
Close to the first down, but short.
Wow.
They're calling it 4th down, but they're going to go for it. That was caught
Don't
by
take
number
my word
21.
for it ever again then.
Bateman. And there's going to be a timeout on the field, I think, by the Vikings.
And you think
And it is by the Vikings.
this is big. A stop here is big.
Now Vikings.
4th and 1.
Yep.
If you're just tuning into our broadcast.
Just tuning
It
in.
is
Lone
4th
Peak
and
is
1 for Lone
dominating
Peak.
this game. And it is 35-0 for Lone Peak. But we still have most of the second quarter left to go and second half. All right, so it looks like Lone Peak's going for this. Colby is absent. I think he's out taking some superhero business calls. Don't tell anyone I told you he's a superhero, but he is doing some business. We got another one of my bestest friends, Jesua here.
Hello, guys.
And oh my goodness, we weren't even paying attention, but Lone Peak just blew past the line on 4th and 1.
Jackson Willett.
Oh,
Touchdown,
no.
Willits. That's going to be another one for Lone Peak, and it's now 41-0 for this
That
Lone
is-
Peak team. They're just killing. They're murdering this Lone Peak, Vikings defense.
They
It
are
is
killing
not
it today.
Going well. They are taking their swords and cramming it through the heart.
That's so sad.
Like my friend in Robin Hood said one time in Shrek.
Oh yeah, I remember that part.
Yeah, that part was kind of weird. And it looks like the field goal is going to be good by Carr. 42-0 for Lone Peak. Let's see. Let's at least hope the Vikings can get some points on the board.
Goodness. And I can hear the student section in the background.
I can always hear the student section. Sometimes kind of scary, actually. But they are showing up. Okay.
I'm back.
Colby's back from dealing with his superhero business.
Right,
And he's here to commentate some more game with us.
Man, let's see. We got
If you're listening to this game,
minutes in this second quarter.
if you're listening to this game, you guys can't tell anyone Colby's a superhero, okay? Or we will find you. And we
Don't
won't do
say anything
anything to
bad.
you
There we
because we love all our fans, but
Great save.
please just don't tell anyone. We would
Gilman,
like
you
it
know
if
what this is right here? This is once again another chance for a kick return.
Yes.
Let's just hope and pray that this is not fly out the back of the end zone.
Oh, and it's
just
back
like
out the
that.
back of the end
Oh,
zone
wait,
again.
wait. Oh.
Goodness gracious. Can a man just get a
Man.
kick return for once? Carr is
knows?
too good at this football game.
Who knows? I could be mad at someone for kicking it so well.
Jeez. If he had a kicker rating, I would say about 81. Solid kicker.
That is low. Wow.
That, no, actually,
He has
that's
not missed a-
pretty
he has
average.
not
It's
missed a
pretty
field
dead
goal yet.
average, though. If you look at Madden ratings for kickers, they're from like 90 to 81.
He has not missed a field goal yet. Every kick's going out the back of the end zone, and you're just going to throw an 81 out there.
Yeah, but here's
Wow.
the thing. Here's
Wow,
the
hard
thing.
judge.
Here's the thing, though.
I don't think you can.
NFL and high school football is different. I'm not saying he couldn't in the future be like a 90, probably 99.
He doesn't need to be one in the future if he's one right now.
Okay.
Just saying. Okay.
But no.
Your ratings are biased and horrible.
My
so.
ratings, well, so are Madden's, and that's what I'm basing them
Okay.
off of.
PG taking the snap at their own 20-yard line.
The motion across
There's a
the
snap.
left, and it's gonna be a handoff. Handoff. Why can't I handoff? I don't know why I can't say that word sometimes. I think it's gonna be a gain of one
It's
with
like
forward progress.
standoff,
Make it say
but with an
nine.
H.
Yeah. It's hard.
Picks up
Sorry, guys.
3 yards.
My English is
I think
my first and second language. That's why it's so hard.
PG brought in their second string quarterback, Dylan Story.
Who last time me and Colby commentated did pretty well when they were playing Wasatch 2 weeks ago. They unfortunately lost that game 24 to I think 44. I could be wrong. You'd have to go check online. And he throws out a pressure. and it's going to be picked. Oh my gosh, a pick. Too much pressure on him. Ben DeMille. Hopefully I said is either Ben DeMille or Ben DeMaine. DeMille.
And
one of those two. I'm sorry
will
for
be Lone Peak's third interception
screwing up
of
your
this
last
game.
game, but what a pick. It looked like there was a Lone Peak blanket around him. He had no space to throw. It was a good look, a good read. He just couldn't get to the right spot.
No matter how this game score's looking out, PG student section is looking bougie for their bougie out. They really came to
They
show.
came to play. Even with this massive deficit on the board, they're still having themselves a great Friday night. There is just under 7 minutes and 20 seconds left to go in the second quarter. Lone Peak up by 42. Willits trying to take a run. Met and taken down
Is met at the line of scrimmage by Trevin Gates.
Trevin Gates. Trevin Gates just picked him up and basically body slammed him, which is scarier than what Willits has done to run through people, and that's going to make it second down and 8.
Oh, and there goes
the
our
Vikings
scoreboard.
own-
Good thing you got a scoreboard if you're watching
22.
from home.
Yep. Our
Some
man
of the perks.
Jesua on the scoreboard, as always, doing a great job.
It's impressive to see. We got every game PGSN brings out a full crew up here. It's pretty cool. This is a fun program. If you're
Yeah, even if we're losing,
you got
it's
anyone
still
in high
a
school?
great time.
if you got anyone in high school, any kids, any friends, tell them to join PGSN. It's
Yeah,
a fun
yeah.
group. You learn a lot. I've learned a whole lot
Good
joining this
stuff.
class. Okay, there's a snap.
All right, Comer out to the right, dumps off to number 27 for a first down. Number 27's name being
Jethro Johnson.
Jethro Johnson. Hopefully I got your name right, your first name that is. He is also one of Lone Peak's tight ends. And I think Lone Peak's tight ends are showing up tonight. I think one of them has a touchdown, but probably not. I have no idea. All I know is they've shown up to play well tonight.
Okay, and Lone Peak taking the snap on PG's 10-yard line. There it goes.
Oh, and looks like some miscommunication there. And they're it's a
fumble.
fumble. Oh my goodness! Oh,
This could be the spark that
hold
PG
your breath,
needs for their
everybody. Hold
offense.
your breath.
I'm holding my breath, Kimball.
It's Vikings football! Oh my goodness!
Wow.
That might be the turn they need
Wow. You are
to
very excited.
score and come back in this game.
On that play, it looked like the quarterback went to hand it to the right.
Actually take the football.
Great red zone defense by
Take,
PG to
take,
get the ball
take
back.
the ball and score, actually. They're going to do
PG
that,
now
guys.
taking
Watch
it
this.
on their own 15-yard line. Dylan Story back for round 2.
And it's going to be a handoff. And he's going.
Getting a couple yards on that.
14, and about a gain of 2. It's second down and 8.
DJ Uber picks up 3.
DJ Uber, I think is his name. Thank you to the announcers of this football game for having all the right stuff up and doing that.
Looks like we got some.
Yeah,
I
it looks
think
like
those are xylophones, if I'm correct.
I believe so.
Oh, and a
and there's
couple
a football
drums,
game going on. Oh, and Dylan Story tries to roll it to the right and can't make it. Looks like he's going to be pulled down for a loss of 3 to make it second down and 10.
Now,
But
I
yeah,
don't know
so
what this group
third
is
down
for
and 10.
PG, but they look ready.
I think
they
it's
look
orchestra
good.
or band. One of the
One of
two.
those two. They got their outfits coordinated. They got the xylophones out.
They are looking
They got
ready.
This
and
is this
snazzy.
drumline?
It's gonna be
Is
fun.
this drumline, Kimball?
I don't think so because maybe.
I don't know. There's literally a line of drums.
Yeah, there
I
is
feel like
a line
that.
of drums.
I feel like line of
But
drum
is
and
the
drum
xylophone
line.
a drum? That's what we have to
I know you're hitting
follow
something on another
at
thing.
PGSN on Instagram or TikTok, and I don't know, message us. See what you think. Is a xylophone or Zach's a xylophone?
Not
Is
a
it a
xylophone.
drum or is it another instrument? And if it's another instrument, what kind of instrument is it? What kind
I
of
think you
general
could just
area?
consider a xylophone, but I don't know. Okay, back to the football game. Sorry.
I'm not an instrument expert.
It is PG on their own 10-yard line, 3rd and 15.
Let's see. They
Hoping
had
to
that
get a
big
big third
fumble.
down.
They have to do something with it,
Hoping for a third down
especially for
conversion
this
here.
great student section they have.
Yeah, come on.
Do it for the
Yeah.
students.
Nah, I bet you PG's playing
Step
their
back
heart
to
out.
pass and incomplete
I think that is
Too
one of the
high
McCoys.
for
Either Kel
number
or Gabe.
6.
Fourth down.
It
So
will
we
now
get 4th
be-
down and 15 on the Vikings own 10, and the punter is going to be coming out. The punter that stopped the touchdown. Let us remind you.
He did do that.
Yeah, he did do that, which is insane, and we'd love to see
That
it.
is so impressive. Okay,
There's just
back for the punt.
Under.
Let's
4 minutes left to go in the first half of this game. Lone Peak is still dominating 42-0.
I hate
What
to,
a booming punt from the goal line all the way down to the 45. If I know how to do math, which I do think I do, that's a 45-yard punt, which is college level stuff.
I'll tell you
So
what,
hopefully-
he's a college level player.
We see him at
Number 7, our
one
punter,
of
that
our
is
great-
Gabe McCoy. He plays offense, he plays defense, and he plays special teams.
Yeah. Hopefully we
You could
see
say
him.
you could say he's a pretty special player.
Yeah. Let's hope to see him at one of our great Utah colleges, showing up and putting out that great PG work.
I think he
ethic.
may be going a little higher. I think he's going to go straight to the NFL.
Can you do that?
No, you cannot. But
Oh.
if you could,
He
Gabe
would.
McCoy is going to be the
He
first.
would be like
Oh wait, is it Keller Gabe McCoy? Sorry,
the
if I
Kobe
messed that up.
Bryant of the punting league. And
Yes, Gabe
Comer
McCoy.
looks like he went to try to do a QB run, but was met in the backfield.
And he got QB none of that.
That was
play.
beautiful. Yes, he got a QB none there, and it did not go well. And that's going to lose him about 5 yards. Actually, 6. Second on 6 on the Vikings
There's not
41.
going
And it's
deep,
a deep back
going
pass. Burned by Christensen, and that's a touchdown.
Wow, great play by
From
Lone
0
Peak.
to hero. Oh, it's actually Luke Hyde. Excuse me.
And the Lone Peak touchdown.
That ball was
Was
flied
a
all the way out to
50-yard
Luke Hyde.
score play.
You hear that one,
From
Kimball?
where?
You
What?
like that? I
What?
said that ball was flied all the way out to Luke Hyde.
Oh my goodness.
Man,
Colby is not a
just coming
rapper,
up-
but he will drop some albums eventually.
Man, I'm coming up
But
with
he
these on the
rhymes
fly.
like Dr. Seuss.
Okay, so that will
48 to
put.
0 for Lone
Wow,
Peak.
that is a big number right there. I'll tell you.
That is more than I'd like to count.
But guess what?
What?
We still got 3 minutes left in the second quarter and 2
another
more quarters
half of
following that.
football. And the field goal is going to be good by Carr, who is now...
What is it? Is he 7 for 7? I think he's 7 for
I
7.
think he's 7 for 7, yeah.
Lone Peak 49.
See,
My-
is that still an 81 to you, Kimball? 81. If you're just joining
Until
in,
he can prove himself in the NFL,
if you are just joining in right
I'll
now,
go up to 85, but
Kimball
he's not
gave the Lone
in the
Peak
NFL
kicker an overall
yet,
81
or even
rating.
in college. He's not even in college, though. And when you're kicking off from college, it's from your own 45, not, it's from your own 35, I believe.
Okay. Lone Peak getting ready to take the kick.
This car, man,
Hey, you know what this means. One more chance for PG to get a kick return.
Yes,
And
let's
that's what
do
I'm here
that,
for.
please. It's all we want.
Well, that's not all I want.
And
Wait,
oh,
Kimball.
there's gonna be an opportunity.
This could be it.
Oh, please, 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 please. Steph Lom's the man, and it's not
wow.
going. Dang it.
Wow.
He made it all the way out to the 20-yard line, though, which is a pretty good return.
That Lone Peak defender grabbed his arm
There was a flag down on the play,
like a, I don't know what he grabbed his arm like, but he
but I
grabbed
don't
it and
know
he
if
threw
it's
him to
going
the
to be an
ground.
actual foul.
Man, that
Oh,
was our chance.
Face mask on Lone Peak. I think that's a 15-yard penalty.
That'll put PG all the way down to Lone Peak's very own 5-yard line. That was a joke.
That's not how that
was
works.
a joke.
But that's going to move him from the 20 to the 35.
That sounds more accurate.
Which is good, and it still has a 5 in it, so I mean, you weren't completely wrong.
Yeah,
There's a
come
5
on.
there. But, yeah.
You're never ever
PG
completely
starting
wrong.
on the 35. We just have to say, Utah Valley looks beautiful with the sunset going on and the lights in the valley.
Sunset was
I
about an hour
love living
ago,
here,
Kimball.
watching football and looking out over this beautiful valley of this beautiful spot.
There's
that
the snap
PG
Dylan
has.
story. Oh, he's
He
going to take
steps
it to
up
run.
out of the pocket. It looks like he's going to gain about 5 yards. Way to improvise there. He tucked it and run. That looked like a veteran-style play there.
Story carries for the Vikings.
He found that there was no one up, and he just saw green grass, tucked it, and ran for 5 yards. to make
Dylan
it
Story is
second
a
out.
sophomore,
6
so you
yards.
will be seeing Dylan Story for the next couple years. But
3
but
years. Goodness.
Nick
that's one
Safari, our starting quarterback, who is phenomenal.
thing. He is.
He's a junior,
great.
so we're going to be seeing him next year too.
So
we got
yeah,
some
they'll
good
have to
lineups.
battle it out for starter.
We
That's
got
going to
some-
be a dump open pass. PG's finally getting some ground. It's going to
Finally,
be a
man, we've been getting
first
ground for a
down.
while.
There's 2 minutes and 16 seconds left to go in the first half. He gets out of bounds, so that's going to stop the clock. And that puts him on the 50-yard line, 1st and 10.
Well, to everyone on the broadcast right now, I hate to tell you, but I will not be joining you guys for the second half. You will not be getting.
Darn it.
You will not be getting four full quarters of Colby Paul.
But we
But
do
you can
get
bet you're going to get 2 of them.
another great
There's a snap
commentator
by
in
Dylan
his
Story.
and
Deep
it's a
throw.
deep pass, and that's
I
going to
think
be a
that's
flag
PI.
on the play.
Pass interference.
Honestly, I don't know what I saw. I don't know if it was roughing the passer or if it was PI.
Oh, I bet you. I'm usually not right on my football calls, but I think I got this one right. That would be a pass interference on Lone Peak. I saw grabbing. I saw shoving. Actually,
Let's see. Let's see.
First down for the Vikings.
It is against Lone Peak. I didn't quite catch what it was, but I think that's going to be pass interference from the spot of the foul.
How
Like a
about,
first
you,
down
how about you trust
and
me, Kimball? Okay, I'm telling you, that was a
trust you. I'm
pass
pretty sure it's
interference.
PI.
Okay, that
First
puts
and
PG
10,
all the way down
double wides.
to. Oh.
Dylan Story, that back and
Dylan Story.
launches one deep. Not sure who he was looking for, but he had to get the ball out of his hand so he could stop the clock again.
Intended
So
receiver.
we get 2nd down and 10. The Vikings actually on Lone Peak's 40. I don't know. The Vikings are marching down the field. Let's see what they can pull out of their bag of tricks.
PG, 2nd and 10, hoping for a first down here to just keep marching down this field.
Got 2 left to the right. Running back, and
It's a
they're going to hand it
handoff.
off. And I
Oh,
think that's
man.
about a gain of 2. The clock is ticking. There's
I
just
feel
over
like-
a minute left to
I
go.
feel like
They
that
got to
Lone
get going.
Peak. I feel like that Lone Peak D line is like those trash compactors, the walls that slowly move in.
Yeah, like
Like, you
that one
think-
scene in Star Wars.
You think you got a gap to go through, and then the walls just close in on you, and you
Bam.
get smashed.
It's like the one in Star Wars, but like 30 times faster. I think there's going to be a timeout called by the Vikings. They're going to stop the clock with
We got
57
1 minute
seconds left to go.
Let's see if PG can score before half. That would be big.
That would be awesome. That would give them some momentum that they really need.
That would be very,
To get going. Very cool. Would
Sorry,
like
I had
to
to
see
yawn
that.
there. It's getting late for me. It is past my bedtime.
It's past, I'm pretty sure, most people's
Just
bedtime,
kidding.
but
it's 8 o'clock on a Friday night.
yeah.
I'm not going to bed
No,
for
I'm
a while.
I'm seeing gongs and trumpets out here. I think this is orchestra out here
Okay.
for Lone Peak.
I'm
I mean,
sick of waiting for
geez,
an answer.
PG, I wish I could like actually.
I'm
Like,
still waiting for an answer.
Use my
Is a
brain.
xylophone
a
a drum?
As he's looking for that, I will continue to commentate for you guys.
Okay. So it is not a drum, but it is a percussion instrument. The percussion instruments, if you don't know, are instruments that make a sound when you hit, shake, or rattle them. So
Facts
such as
with Colby
drums
Paul, and there's gonna be a flag on the
xylophones,
play.
and
blown
and
dead.
gongs.
45 seconds left to go now. It's an offsides against Lone Peak. That's gonna make it 3rd down and 3.
Man, this
That's
is a
big.
race. This is a race for who's marching faster, the marching
Oh my
band
goodness.
or PG's offense.
Honestly, that would be a cool halftime. See who could run faster. My money's on the orchestra or marching
No, I
band.
hate to say it. I think the people who train to run fast will beat them.
Great.
Good throw.
Oh,
Oh.
passing it.
Oh.
Oh.
Almost
It's going to
caught.
be incomplete. That's going to make it 4th down and 4.
Threw that he had a he
In
had
and
to make
out
a
of the
tight
hands.
Throw. He
That
had
was-
to make a tight throw there, and he
That
did.
was close.
But great defense by Lone
Almost
Peak.
had it, and he just was getting thrown around. Couldn't hold on to it. I think it's a timeout by the Vikings, stopping with 22 seconds left to go in this first half.
They are sitting on Lone Peak's 34-yard line.
And Lone Peak is up 49-0 here in the first half. But we do have a second half to go. Let's see.
PG could go from 0 to hero.
Yep. Let's see what they can do.
Especially with all the support we got going down in the student section. They are bougied out.
Bougie? I don't know what rhymes with bougie, though. I was going to say something cool, but I don't know what rhymes with that word, because I don't even know how to spell it.
You could say like you see
Bougie.
that rhymes with bougie, but
They
that
woozy
doesn't roll
and
off the tongue.
bougie. I don't know. They're
Leave
just out
the,
here having
leave
themselves
the
a great
rhyming
Friday
to some
night.
other kids, but we'll stick to commentating.
Yeah.
Okay, Dylan Story.
Dylan Story. Oh, my goodness.
My goodness.
Offensive line looks like they just weren't there. Blown up by number 35.
That was a literal tsunami of people.
Nathan
The Vikings turn
Darrington.
That was a
And I
tsunami
think
of
that's
people.
going to be the last play of the game.
Well, Colby
Actually-
Paul is signing off. I will.
Signing off, going to
I
have
will
himself
hopefully
a
be
great
here for
Friday
the
night.
Sky Ridge PG game, but we'll see. Signing off. Colby
Yep,
Paul.
that is the end of the first half. Thank you guys for joining us. We will see you at the beginning of the second half. This is PGSN signing out. I have a new partner in crime here.
Dun, dun, dun.
Hey, Sua.
Hello, guys.
Okay, we are back here in the second half of play. If you're just joining in, Lone Peak is up 49-0 over Pleasant Grove Vikings. It's not looking too hot for us right now.
Yeah,
It's unfortunate.
it's a bit unfortunate out there.
But there's always like we have like 24 minutes left of playtime, so like
There's always hope for
always
our team.
always. I wouldn't say like maybe a complete comeback, but I think I could see them putting up at least like 30 some more points. I would love to see a comeback. Like that's like the best thing that could happen. But let's just hope they can get some points on the board and not be completely shut out. So
Yeah.
we will see. Jeez. Carr is back to kick. He's been kicking out of the back of the end zone consistently this entire game and been doing very well at field goals. He is 7 for 7 field goals today. And that's going to be going out of the back of the end zone again.
Yeah, and we're off.
The kick goes into the end zone for an automatic touchback. First down Vikings at their 20.
Vikings bring the ball 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Hopefully they can do something with the ball and score.
Yep.
Because they have not been able to do that. They were about to. They were driving pretty well right before the half ended, but they just couldn't pull it off.
And I think that the student section is seeking SpongeBob SquarePants.
Yep. Very own PGSN president Brendan Larson knows what he's doing. He does look like a younger Young Gravy from this angle.
Yeah, he does.
I wish you could see this, because it is quite a sight. I don't know. I think that's pretty good a chant when there's literally nothing else going on.
Second down.
Pretty good chant. So,
All right, so it seems that
2nd and 12, the Vikings own 18. See what they can do. It's going to be a PA pass. And, and there's a flag on the play. Oh, my goodness.
Oh no.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
Sean Cowell.
I think that's going to be PI.
Intended receiver, it's a flag.
Number 5 from Lone Peak. Luke Durfee.
Looks like, what's his name?
Against Lone Peak.
And it will be,
The Vikings
I'm pretty sure in high school football, it's a 15-yard, no, it's to the spot of the foul. Oh, no, never mind, my bad. 15-yard penalty and an automatic first down, but I could be wrong. But I do think that's what's going on.
Yeah, we'll never get to know something.
Yeah, they don't have the big cool speakers on the refs like they do in the NFL. So
Yep, so
it's unfortunate, but we're still having ourselves a ball here on this Friday night. And it's gonna be a handoff. Handoff. Why do I say hands off? Whatever. I can't speak. Sounds Russian when it comes out my mouth, or German or something. It's handoff. Jeez, hand off to our running back, Jake Wright, and that's going to be a loss of 2 yards. 2nd and 12. PG.
yeah, it looks pretty scary out there.
Football field is a minefield.
Never know what you're gonna get.
And timeout called by the Vikings.
Vikings.
I think they couldn't figure out what they were going to call for that play, and they just decided to take a timeout and regroup and hopefully come out with a play call.
I got music playing right now. Very interesting.
Oh, and it's off. The music was there, and now it's gone.
Yep.
Hey, Sue, what are you going to do this weekend?
I'm going to make a puppet.
That's sick. I don't know what I'm going to do after the game. I'll figure something out. I do have a human biology test I have to take before midnight.
Yep. I have
Good
to
thing
take
it's a late night.
Yeah.
And I'll probably just watch some more football this weekend. It's one of the best things to do. Now that it's back, thank goodness.
That sounds fun. What are you gonna watch in general?
I think I'm gonna watch the BYU game tomorrow. I think they take on Arizona State.
Oh.
And there's a handoff, fighting for yards and taken down. Massive hit. Shaken up. Number 14, Hooper. He's limping and looks like he hit his head pretty hard. He's come off the field and he's not looking like he's doing the best. But there's people there to help him out. Pretty sure they have a great staff for that sort of thing. He was drilled into the ground, which is not good. We don't like to see our players hurt. It's 3rd down and 12. Launched deep into big coverage. Oh! In and out of the hands of number 3. It looked like a big shot. McCoy is the man downfield. And triple coverage almost pulled off. It was quite a pass. He just, with all those guys around him, he was just smacked out of his hands. Couldn't do it. So that's going to get 4th down and 13. The Vikings on 31, and they're going to have to punt the ball away. But our punter, he's quite the man. He's punted for over 40 yards every time and deflected a touchdown pass. That's what I like to call the Taysom Hill of special teams. And muff snap, high again, line drive. He still punts it like quite a punt there. Snap was a little over his head, but he was able to get into his punting formation and kick it and still get it good ways downfield.
Yeah, I don't know much about football, but it sounds
it's pretty good, I would say.
Yeah, it seems that I feel like we have to make at least one touchdown today. At least.
Just for pride. And it's going to be a fake option. They've got another different quarterback in the game. Not Comer, but number 16, Isaac Staley. He's going to go all the way down. It's 7 yards. It's going to be a 2nd and 3. And Lone Peak is going to be on their own 45. Tell you what, they figured something out that PG hasn't. They figured out how to move the ball, which is something PG needs to do. It's unfortunate they haven't figured that out yet. It's going to be a handoff. That's going to be a 1st down. Run by number, 32 for Lone Peak. Tyler Bilbro. Almost Bilbo, but with an R, so Bilbro. It's going to be a 1st down, making it 1st down at 10 on the Lone Peak's 49. There is just over 6 minutes left to go in the 3rd quarter. And Lone Peak still up 49-0. PA pass connected to Luke Hyde.
Lucas Hyde with the reception.
And that's going to be a gain of 7. We get 2nd and 3. I don't know. I feel like Lone Peak, I think the biggest reason Lone Peak can actually figure out how to move this ball is their offensive line has shown up today. And it just hasn't. PG's offensive line has just not been playing the strongest today.
Yeah, which is we want everybody to do good, but
yes, we always. But it's unfortunate. That's going to be about a gain of 10 almost. But Bilbro again on the touch is making it 1st down and 10. And Vikings need to figure out how to stop. And the Knights are now on the 34 of the Vikings.
And the good thing that I like seeing is the good sportsmanship that's happened out there.
So far, yeah, it's been a pretty clean game.
It's as if they were sharing cookies.
Yeah, that's what I like to hear, cookies. Bilbro again on the handoff, and he's gonna be fighting all the way. Looks like he's gonna get down. It's gonna be second down in inches.
Tyler Bilbro carries for Lone Peak. He was hit first by
What it looks like. Jaden Wright on the tackle.
Is injured.
It looks like he's slow to get up. It looks like something's wrong with his foot. This is not good. We never want people injured. This is awful. Looks like something's wrong with his left leg.
Yeah, it seems
And this is not good.
we got another injured player this game, which is really sad. We don't.
Both by the Vikings
Yeah.
in the past 7 minutes of play about. This is not good. He's not standing up. Looks like something's wrong with his left ankle. But we do have a great staff out there for PG, making sure if these players even get hurt, they are taken care of. So that's always good to know that we have people out there that know what they're doing and can help with that sort of thing.
The student section is looking a little.
Looks like they're sitting down in respect for Wright. This is not good. There's 4 minutes and 16 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Oh, and he's up. He's limping,
Yes.
but he's up. This is great. This is a great sight to see.
This is good news.
He does not need to be rolled off by the fancy golf cart. He can stand up and walk. But
I like how you said fancy golf cart.
I don't think he's going to be able to play for the rest of the game unless they can get that left ankle figured out.
Who is number 20?
I think it's Jaden Wright, if I'm correct. I know his last name is Wright, but I'm not quite sure on the first name. If I'm wrong with anyone you know's name or your own name, if you're somehow watching this on the sidelines, I'm terribly sorry. And wide open is Luke Hyde. Pass from the new quarterback, Staley.
Staley's pass is complete.
Staley is he's a freshman quarterback. He's 6'4".
First down.
That's insane. He's either 15 or 16 years old, and the man is 6'4". That's as tall as Steve Young was in the NFL. So that's quite insane. So that's going to be a first down, and they're going to march all the way down to the Vikings 17-yard line. Looks like we got one wide receiver to each side for Lone Peak, and it's going to be an option play, and Staley's going to keep it and get about 3 yards. That was a pretty good option play, but Vikings defense really showed up and did not want them getting more than a yard on that.
Hit first by
And it's going to be second and 9. Thatcher Kuhn on the tackle there.
a yard.
He is also a freshman. Well, PG does not have a lot of seniors this year. All of them graduated last year.
Yeah,
I think there's about 4 on the team.
Well, let's see. There's Gavin Ivey, Dylan Lyons, Seth Lyman, EJ Hoover, and what's his name? I think there's 5 seniors this year.
5. There's a big team. I would say there's at least like 50 to 70 kids. Lone Peak is going to take the first time out of the half. Sorry. And there's 2 left for each team.
Oh wait, correction. I think there's 6 because I forgot to mention 2 of them. I don't remember one of them's name, but I think Court Wilkinson is out there
Is
too.
Tyson Downs, is he a junior? Or?
I think he's a senior. That means that there would be 7. I'm thinking
I
of
don't know.
Yeah, but we have a small amount of seniors
We
this
do
year.
not have a lot of seniors this year, but our sophomores and juniors are showing up. Sorry, I'm just thinking about this again. A freshman quarterback in varsity football, he could be 14 or 14 years old. That's probably 15 or 14, depending on when there's going to be a read option. He's going to keep it. Tell you what, Staley is showing up for being a freshman. Sure proud of him. Because I'm a sophomore, like I'm above freshman. I still can't do what this kid's doing, so I'm proud of him. It looks like he's going to get about 7 yards there. It's going to be 3rd down and 2, and the Vikings on 9. Last time the Lone Peak Knights were in the red zone, they fumbled the football, and PG was able to recover. They couldn't quite capitalize on that, but see what the Vikings can do this time around.
All right, so we're just waiting.
Snapped. Staley's trying to stay out of trouble. And it's incomplete. It looks like it from here. I can't tell really much. But Staley had an amazing pass under pressure to number 2, Luke Hyde. But it was incomplete. It looked like he used the ground to catch it. That's going to make it 4th down and 2. And it looks like the field goal squad's going to come out. There's just over a minute and 20 seconds left to go in the 3rd quarter. I think the Knights are gonna let the clock run all the way down and just try to waste as much time as they can to seal this victory away. And there's a new kicker in the game, number 84.
And the kick is good.
Ian Sanchez, kicker junior. And the kick is good. It's going to make it 52-0 for Lone Peak. They have showed up to play, and they are not backing down whatsoever. It was a pretty good stop, though, by Pleasant Grove there to only hold them to a field goal. Lone Peak will now kick off. Let's see what they can do. Now that we have some time to burn, hey Sue, what is your favorite all-time movie?
My favorite all-time movie has to be the Emoji Movie.
Oh, that's a bold opinion there. It's rated one of the worst movies of all time, but hey, Sue knows what he's looking for in a good movie, and I think he found one. I would have to say for mine, probably Cars. It's a good classic. Booted to the 5-yard line by number 84, Sanchez. And it looks like it's going to be about a 24-yard return by the Vikings. Colton Tanner, number 19. There is just under 40 seconds to go in this 3rd quarter. I think that there's going to be one more play before the quarter ends. This clock is winding down. We got the 2 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left, 2 running backs to either side of... Jeez, why could I just forget his name? Anyhow, sorry. So they hand off. A loss of about a yard, 2nd and 9, and that's going to be the end of our 3rd quarter. And it is 52-0. Goodness gracious for the Lone Peak Knights.
I guess we are really bouging the score here.
Oh, that was a good one. Me and Colby couldn't figure anything out. That's why we need Jesua's line of expertise, which is coming up with very, very funny words. So it looks like PG will switch sides of the field. 2nd and 11, and they will be on their own 24. Looks like we're gonna kick off our 4th quarter with the Vikings on their own 24-yard line. It is a beautiful night here in Utah Valley. The lights illuminating
the field.
The field and the entire rally. It's going to be a run. Looks like we have a gain of 4. Wayne Christiansen on the run there. Number 24 picks up 3. That's to make it 3rd down and 8. So good play there by the Vikings. Let's see if they can convert on 3rd down. I don't know if they've been able to do that tonight. So hopefully they can convert and make this one of their first of the night.
So looking pretty thin out there.
Yeah, not looking too good.
Oh, and he's running.
Story rolls out to the right.
Oh.
And pass is complete. Number 19, Colton Tanner. It's not going to be a first down. And the special teams will come out for the Vikings. And they will be punting it from their own 32, and it's 4th and 3. But our punter is quite the kid. As we've said multiple times, he's done very much for this team, and probably more than most, I would say. Another booming punt, and it's going to roll. Take a good roll all the way down to the 18-yard line. It's a punt from about the, I would say, 22 all the way to the other 18. That's a pretty good punt, if I do get to say so myself. What a bounce there. I'm pretty sure he intended that. If he didn't, well, I guess he's just magic. Because that was a punt and a half. There's 10 minutes and 20 seconds left to go in our 4th and final quarter of play. Unless we go into overtime, but that's going to be a lot of points scored in a very short amount of time.
Yeah, we would have to do like roughly what's 50. Once again,
that's 7 touchdowns and a field goal.
Yeah, that would be.
Geez, why do I keep forgetting the last names of all these great Lone Peak players? Number 32, Bilbro. It's too bad his first name isn't Bilbo or Frodo, but it is Tyler, which is still a pretty cool name. He picks up 8 yards there on the run, make it 2nd down and 2 on the run on the night zone 26.
Yeah. So it would take about 7 touchdowns.
Pass to Bilbro, and it looks like he's going to gain about 3 yards and get a first down and move the chains all the way to the 30-yard line.
First down for Lone Peak.
This Lone Peak's offense is just on the roll. They don't look like they're going to slow down anytime soon.
They're going
they
full force ahead.
Throw as many points on there as they can. Right, play is snapped, and it's another run. Bilbro, so he's going to gain about 4. Make it 2nd down and 6 on the Vikings' 34-yard line.
Carries for Lone Peak. He picks up 4 yards.
A debit card?
Sorry, guys, we had a bit of an interruption there.
Someone lost their precious debit card, which is not good. And there's a big pass. Oh, and the balls come out. The balls come out. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Holy cow. Holy cow. Number 27, Jethro Jensen, one of the tight ends from Lone Peak, was running and got the ball punched out, and it was recovered by the Vikings defense. And it's the 2nd fumble for this Lone Peak offense. Let's see what PG can do with that. There's just over 8 minutes left to go in this 4th quarter. Right, the Vikings are lining up. We got 2 wide receivers to the right, 3 actually to the right. It looks like a tight end to the left on the line. And a motion across to the left and come back. There's a running back to the right of the quarterback. Looks like he's trying to block, but it was a screen pass. Oh, and he's going to gain about 6 yards there. That was quite the play. That's 5 yards, my bad. Wayne Christiansen there on the reception from Dylan Story. It's going to be a 2nd and 3. And 7 yard. My bad, 7 yard gain. And they're going to be on the 45. Quite a play there. I think they're starting to find a rhythm. They're going to hand it off to Christiansen, and he's going to barrel forward. Oh, and the ball's out. The ball is out. Oh, my goodness. And Lone Peak got the football back. That is not what that offense wanted. Just like that, Lone Peak has got the football back with just under 7 minutes left to go in this 4th quarter. On their own 45. It's make a 1st down and 10. This is not going well for this team, for this Vikings offense or defense. Well, actually, defense was doing great because they got some turnovers, but offense just had not found their rhythm yet.
Yeah, it's looking very, very difficult for the Vikings there.
It's not, yeah. But it's not looking bright. But I mean, Lone Peak showed the play, and they're doing what they do, and that is forcing turnovers and scoring. Looks like a PA pass. Staley's going to roll out to the right and launch one 10 yards to number 10. There's going to be a flag on the play. Number 10 got his first receiving. Evan Moore, who's a senior this year.
There's a flag on the play.
That would be a gain of 15. But I think Staley threw it in front of the line of scrimmage, which is an illegal forward pass. Let's see what the refs say. Yep, and I'm pretty sure that's what that's going to be. It's going to make it 2nd down. I think it's a loss of 5 yards. Oh, an ineligible receiver. That's my bad. Not quite sure. Yeah, it's going to be a 5-yard penalty, but still be 1st down for the Knights on their own 40-yard line. That was Moore's first receiving yards, but I had to come back. So I think he went out of bounds or something. Not quite sure how that all works. There's going to be a handoff. Finally said that word right. It's number 28. Brooks Wild. I'm pretty sure that's your name. He's a sophomore, like myself.
Oh, fancy.
Pretty good job there, gaining about a yard. Dodging and weaving his way through as many Vikings defenders as he could.
Right, looks like the refs are talking.
Yeah, it's gonna be 2nd and 14 for the Knights. Snap. Staley step back. He launches one deep, and it's picked. Oh my goodness, it's picked. This Vikings defense is not going to let this team score. It was like that Viking was calling Mjolnir back to him, and the ball came right to him. He caught it, and that's going to be 1st down and 10 for the Vikings on their own 40. What a play there by Vikings defense. Let me just tell you what. That was some good football.
Yes,
the Vikings
it was.
may be down by 52, but they are not anything short of giving us a show up here in the box. There's just under, my bad, 4.5 minutes left to go in the 4th quarter. Let's see if the Vikings can score here. Looks like the student section for Lone Peak has traveled down here. And they're doing quite a job.
Come on, catch.
Yes! Dylan Story connects for about 3 yards.
Reception for the Vikings.
Number 12. I knew his name at one point, but it slipped my mind. 3-yard pickup, make it 2nd down and 7. Actually 4 yards, my bad. Second down 6 on the Vikings on 44, and they're on a roll, and they do not intend of stopping. It looks like the cheerleaders are throwing shirts. It's too bad they can't get it up here. Me and Jesus would love a shirt.
Yes, we would.
But I just don't think it's going to make it, which is unfortunate. First down. My bad, well, I was not paying attention. We got a first down from the Vikings, pushing it all the way into Lone Peak's territory.
Yeah, that's actually looking really good.
48. Let's see if they can continue to do this and not get a turnover.
The entire what do you call it? Student section is going crazy.
Our student section is getting loud.
Loud and proud for our school.
Team. So run by number 29. I think that's Tua Wolfgram. He's a sophomore. I played basketball with him back in the day when I was like 10, so.
Oh, nice.
Known him for a little bit. So make it second down and 7 for the Vikings, and they are now on the 45 of the Knights. And they intend scoring this game.
Right.
It's another handoff. It looks like he's got some greenfield ahead of him and then gets laid out. And number 48 for the Knights. Cameron Clough. It's going to make it. Oh. Okay, let's see what's going on. This is going to be a third down and 5 for the Vikings. Gain of about 2 or 3. Can't quite remember. So we have third down though, and they are still moving. They converted on the third down earlier this drive. Let's see if they can do it again. So that would be some good stuff. I'll tell you what, even facing the odds that the Vikings student section is, I think they're just having fun because it's Friday night. Friday night under the lights. Even if you're down by a large margin, you're still having a good time with friends.
Yeah, so everybody seems really happy out here.
Yeah, we got 2 wide receivers to each side for the Vikings and a running back directly behind quarterback. So snap it, step back, and it looks like he's gonna run, get some yards, and he's trying to connect to Colton Tanner, number 19. He just was not paying attention. He thought Dylan Story was going to run for it. It looks like it's 4th down and 5, but it looks like the Vikings are going to stay out here. There's just under a minute and a half left to go in the 4th quarter, so it looks like they're going to try to score before the game is over.
Yeah, it's a bit sad that there's only a minute and 15 seconds left, basically. That they just hope that the Vikings here can make a touchdown.
Yep.
At least one score. Yes.
And it's caught by Cole. Oh my goodness!
Oh my goodness!
He's running! And it's touchdown Vikings! What a pass from Dylan Story to Colton Tanner. 42-yard pass and catch for the score. So it does not look like the Vikings are going to go home empty-handed. They will get a touchdown of their own to make it 6-52 for the Vikings. Way to go, Vikings. That's all I can say. Way to go for at least getting some points on the board.
I was very scared because I thought we were going to score, but yeah, everybody's really happy. Everybody's excited on
the Viking
side.
Section has something to cheer about, which is great. Kicks it right up the uprights. It's going to make it 7-52 for the Knights.
All right, that is 7-52.
There is 54 seconds left to play. I think when the Knights get this ball, unless the Vikings, they onside kick it and get it, they're going to try to score again. But if Lone Peak gets the ball, I believe they're just going to try to nail it and run out the clock. All in all, I mean, Lone Peak did come and they did not dominate here at PP Stadium, which has a beautiful view, if I must say, of Utah Valley. They came, they played hard, they deserved the win because they showed up They just played harder. That's just how
honestly,
it went.
they played pretty good against our team. I'm just very glad that
it was a good, clean game. It's
very clean.
fair. They found the rhythm and stuck with it, and Vikings just found it too late in the game, I believe.
Right. Here's the kickoff, and I believe that might be Seth Lyman. I am not sure.
If I'm correct, I believe that's in Colby's math class. So that's the only reason I know him. He's just the kid that is insane and kicks for PG, and he's in Colby's math class.
All right, let's see this.
So he's gonna boot it high, all the way down to the Lone Peaks 15. So number 22 is 29 for the Knights is on the return.
Right, we are making good time
Who
here.
is Caden Frank.
Number 29 returns.
It's good. So let's see. It looks like Lone Peak is gonna try to call another play. No, they're gonna. I think they're gonna kneel the ball here. Yep, and that's a kneel down. I think that's gonna do it for us. Here in Pleasant Grove, that's going to be our wrap. That's going to be the game.
I'm just very glad that
the Vikings did what they could, but in the end, Lone Peak just outplayed them. 52-7 is the final score for these Lone Peak Knights.
But deep in our hearts, we know that everybody here is a true winner. And
everyone came out here and they played their best. That's what we asked for.
Yeah, and I'm just glad that the Vikings stuck to the end. That's something that I am very impressed by this game. That we did not quit or anything. We went till the very last.
It takes a lot. It takes a lot of mental capacity to do that.
Yeah.
To not give up and keep playing. All right, that will do it for us. Kimball Ray and Hesua up in the box. Friday night in Pleasant Grove.
We were sad that Colby couldn't join us today.
Yeah, we're sad that Colby had to leave at halftime. Bless his soul.
Why are there no windows?
You see, this is PGSN, and we're signing off.
Yeah, we're signing off. See you guys.
Thank you for
Thanks
watching.
for joining.
Hey, Dawson, can you get